Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Anheuser-Busch has released their third quarter results. In this one from Yahoo Finance, Bud Light parent AB InBev post-mix Q3 results announces a $1 billion buyback program. And what is a buyback, you might ask? Well, let's just ask Google. A share buyback is when companies pay shareholders to buy back their own shares, cancel them, and ultimately reduce share capital. While fewer shares remain in circulation, shareholders get both a larger stake in the company and a higher return on future dividends. So that's what Google has to say about that. Anheuser-Busch InBev may still be recovering from its hangover, but shares of Bud Light parent are up roughly 5% on Tuesday after announcing a $1 billion buyback program. They're trying to do everything they can to save this brand, but the buyback will be executed over the next 12 months and begin, quote, almost immediately, the CFO said in a call with investors. Bank of America analyst Andrea Pistacchi said while the move is not large, it was not expected. In addition, the company is trying to deleverage by approving a cash offer to purchase up to $3 billion worth of bonds. However, Q3 earnings results were mixed as U.S. volume growth continues to drag down its performance. Revenue dropped 13.5% as sales to wholesalers dropped by 17.6% and sales to retailers were down by 16.6%. That's primarily due to the decline of Bud Light in a flush Q3 2022 when buyers tried to get ahead of higher prices implemented in October by purchasing early. These numbers come 7 months after a market campaign with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney. Okay, we know about that. In a call to investors, CEO Michael Dukris said Bud Light drinkers are ready to come back and take a swig once more. No, they're not. He's lying. He's not getting letters from people saying just apologize and we'll come back. But we're not doing it until you apologize, which he's not going to do. They've only doubled and tripled and quadrupled down as they continue to fund Pride-related events and everything, which is fine if they do. It's just bad form if they're trying to win back the people that left their company over this, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, AB InBev also saw softness in Europe and growth in the Middle Americas, Africa, and Asia Pacific regions, which is disappointing. Revenue increased by 5% to 15.5. Adjusted earnings per share came in at 86 cents. The total volume, beer volumes dropped 4%, but non-beer volumes dropped by 1.4%. AB InBev stock is down over 5% year to date compared to S&P 500's 8.5% gain. Let's see. The earnings rundown. Revenue $15.57 billion versus $15.84 billion. Adjusted EPS. Volume growth negative 3.4% versus negative 2.29%. Price growth 8.4% versus 6.94%. So they're doing better than they expected. The impact of the Bud Light boycott fallout, cost pressures, and its investments in Latin America are already baked into the stock price. So they're basically saying they don't think it's going to go down any further from here. It's just going to start growing back up, I guess. This is not financial advice, by the way. This is just my assumption of what they're saying. The Q3 results point that way. Margin expansion should lead to better than more consistent organic profit growth for over medium term, Bud Light Pistacchi wrote in a note to clients. There's a photo of Jason Kelce drinking a Bud Light. The company also continues to invest in marketing, including a Bud Light sponsorship with the UFC that's set to begin January 1st, 2024. Financial deals have not been yet disclosed, but Bud Light was UFC's official sponsor more than 15 years ago. The UFC provides them the opportunity to do so, said the professor of marketing at Babson College. The company won't give up on the Bud franchise, she added. I could not be more excited about rejoining the UFC on this comeback, and to have Bud Light in the United States for the fans, and Budweiser being activated globally, Dukris said on the call. Of course he is. They basically just outbid Modelo as the UFC's beer sponsor, and Modelo has actually surpassed Bud Light this year. So, a little backwards there, I would say. And with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button and also consider subscribing to the channel. And if you really want to help the channel out, share this video. And regardless if you do one or all three, I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.